So we are here today at Haunted Oaks of Bon Air in Barren County, Kentucky with Jennifer McNitt. And she is the owner of Haunted Oaks, one of the owners of Haunted Oaks of Bon Air, and MacLean Lessenberry, who is the Glasgow Barren County Tourism Executive Director. We're going to be talking all things about October, things you can do in the Barrens. And we're without Tony today. He had some other things he needed to do. So it's just us three girls sitting in some Haunted Oaks here. And we are going to just kind of go over everything people can come and do this fall. It's we have some great falling leaf action. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like perfect timing on the props there. So, MacLean, what all makes Barren County like the best October destination?
I think we often are kind of siloed in as a summer destination, warm weather destination, but we have so much for fall. We have some great kid-friendly pumpkin patches and orchards. We have all kinds of great fall food. Our coffee shops do great specials for fall. We have one of our locally owned produce marts that's an Amish owned one as well, actually does a great cider day where they do fresh pressed apples and Amish cider donuts. Absolutely.
I'm so sorry, let's say that again, it's worth saying again.
Amish donuts and fresh pressed cider, and they do it traditionally, and it's really fun. That's always a huge event. We've got just a really enthusiastic community around Halloween and trick-or-treating and tons of great events. So overall, I think throughout September and October, you could have a great fall weekend here.
I'm sold. I guess we can end the podcast now because I know it's sad. But we are here at Haunted Oaks, which is Barren County's newest haunted attraction. Jennifer, you all opened last fall, in the fall of 2024. Mm-hmm. So this will be your second season. Yep. Tell us a little bit about what you all do here.
So we have a haunted trail that you walk through. It's a self-guided tour. It is all gravel, so you don't have to worry too much about the mud and things like that. But it is an outdoor terrain, so you have to, wear appropriate shoes. And then this year we are going to be adding some new things to go along with the trail. They're not quite ready yet, but we have those coming up. Some surprise videos in the upcoming couple of weeks. So we do have a haunted trail and then an addition that's coming this season.
That's exciting. So even if you came last year, there'll be new things.
There will, yes. And there's been changes and additions to the trail if you did come last year. So you'll see some of similar things, but then you're going to see a lot of new things as well.
So cool. And I'm not a scary attraction person, but I did do this trail last year, and it was so much fun. I shocked myself by having so much fun. It was so much fun.
You did so good.
I did so good, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah. That's not my normal thing. We did see a real snake here today already, so
that was terrifying.
That was truly terrifying.
Terrifying.
Yes. Another thing I think you all have that is just so exciting in the Barrens is, of course, Mammoth Cave National Park.
Absolutely.
And last year, we actually podcasted with Molly Schwar with the park, and she talked about October things inside the park. There's so many things you wouldn't consider, so many stories of people who have lived there before. That's another podcast. If you want to go, we still have that up. If you want to go listen to Molly talk about that, but that's yet another huge anchor of fall things. And then you all do have other haunted attractions.
Absolutely. And I feel like we talked about kind of seasonal attractions and events before, but yes, Mammoth Cave National Park has gorgeous fall foliage and then lots of spooky lore around it as well. And this is our third haunted attraction in Barren County. Okay. There is Raven's Cross in Cave City, and then JB's Haunted Mansion actually runs from springtime into the fall, and that is an animatronic based haunted house.
Okay.
So cool. Totally different everywhere you go. You're going to get a different experience. So we love that.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
And if escape rooms scare you at all or challenge you anyway, Ravenscross also has escape rooms, correct? And I noticed that Dinosaur World, again, this year, will do they call it Scarosaurus?
I believe that's what it is called. Yes.
But they have skeletons all throughout, intermingled with the dinosaurs. That's so much fun.
Skeletons riding the dinosaurs.
Yes.
We don't want to give away too many details, right? But it's maybe skeletons who were victims of the dinosaurs.
Maybe
Maybe
they just didn't outlive the dinosaurs.
Maybe some things. We're not sure.
Very family friendly though. Very kid friendly.
Also have that I need to mention. It is not a full attraction that is a haunt, but it's another one of our attractions that does kind of a specialty thing for Halloween, a specialty event, I guess I should say, and that's Mammoth Valley Park. They're going to do, it'll be their second annual Scream Park is what they're calling it.
Oh.
So that should be exciting as well.
And they also have has to be one of the longest running chairlifts in Kentucky, which I'm not saying it's rickety. I'm not saying you shouldn't ride it, but I'm just saying that can get your heart rate up just riding it.
So last year you rode the chairlift up to walk through the woods and then rode the chairlift back down. And they did have some creepy clowns and things throughout some of the chairlift stops. So
who doesn't love a good creepy clown?
Totally different experience than the others. But that's another one of our attractions that's going to do some cool Halloween stuff.
And you mentioned the fall foliage in Mammoth Cave National Park, which they have 54,000 acres in the park. Unreal. But just driving through Barren County, which is a very rural county, you're going to see beautiful foliage combined with the rolling acres of farmland. It's just a beautiful place to be.
Absolutely. From Barren River Lake all the way to the national park is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
In the fall.
So what else? Coffee shops?
We do have the Hive in downtown Glasgow. They have gone all out and hired a Halloween focused designer for their space.
Oh, wow.
This Halloween, yes. So that just a week ago today was open to the public to go through. So it's not a haunt, but they have gone all out on their decor for the season, which we love. And I think it's safe to say too, Jennifer and I both just really love Halloween and fall. So all of this is super fun for us personally as well as professionally. But yes, the Hive has great things. I feel like Ace Coffee always does, goes all out for Halloween in the season. They have a fall menu out as well. And we just have lots of great little cozy spots to hit if you're in town for the fall season for sure.
And if cozy spots are more your thing for the fall instead of scary things, there's bookstores, there's lovely restaurants to gather up in with friends. There's, of course, the options of camping and campfires. You have several of those.
Absolutely.
You have several campgrounds in the area.
And they all go all out on specific weekends for Halloween as well. Jellystone in Jellystone Park Mammoth Cave does a really big whole month for October celebrating Halloween. And then the state park, Barren River Lake State Resort Park, does as well. And their campgrounds.
And I think you might even have a production coming up. With the Far Off.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Yes. So the Far Off Broadway Players, which are a Glasgow-based theater company, they say they are community-powered professional theater.
Love that.
I love that too. But they are doing The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
That's fun.
And it's going to be a really fun take on the story, and that is the weekend of October 17th.
Okay. And then looping back a little bit to campfires.
Yes.
Your local music venue that's in Glasgow has multiple campfires every night. They have live music, which is so fun. They will have several shows during October that you could happen into. And then they also have
they're doing Rocky Horror Picture Show on Halloween night. It's a Friday night this year.
That's going to be so fun.
Lots going on. And they do fun decor for Halloween as well. I feel like all of our attractions locally go all out for fall and for Halloween. I feel like when we talk to visitors that come in that time, they're always surprised at how festive it is. Again, I feel like we kind of get stereotyped in, I guess, the national park, the lake as a summer destination, but there's so much going on in the fall every year.
You sold me. There's horseback riding too. There's trails.
Beautiful
There's
horseback riding with the
places to paddle.
The autumn
There's
leaves.
Lots of things. So let's talk again about where we are. Jennifer, what inspired all this? Like what made all of this happen? We're sitting in what you call Salem, is that right?
This is Salem, yes.
Okay.
This is our witch area.
Little brew going on over here
back there,
to the side.
So it's been a dream of my family to open a haunt for almost 20 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So we have always wanted to open one, and we've worked with a fellow haunt for several years, and decided it was time that we go ahead and buy some land and try it.
Make it happen.
We did it, yeah. So last year we bought a little over 9 acres right off of 68 and 80, Highway 68 and 80 here, which is also New Bowling Green Road. We bought a little over 9 acres, started clearing out some woods and laying some gravel, and just started building. And it's been nonstop since.
I'm sure. So this is a probably 13-month a year.
Yes.
Endeavor.
Absolutely.
It may just be open for a little over a month, but
yes.
Yeah.
It takes a lot because we had to clear the trees. I mean, it was just nothing but woods. So we had to clear the trees, clear the paths, make the paths,
relocate the snakes.
Relocate the snakes, which we're still doing apparently.
But this was all built by hand.
Everything is built by hand.
There was nothing
by family. Yep. My family's doing all of this. So
I like watching some of your videos where you show, like you all do some behind the scenes videos on your Facebook page. Give them a follow. And you all talk about how it has been a family affair. It really has been. And you even offer kids tickets.
Yes, we do this year. Yes, the people spoke. We had a request, and I know that most haunted attractions don't do a kids ticket, but we have kids, and we want to encompass everybody. And we know it can be expensive to go out and do fun things. And if your kid gets scared and then you just drop $25, that's a real bummer. So we do offer a $20 ticket for kids that are 8 and under. So I feel like that's very reasonable for kids to come out and have a good time.
Yeah. I know, without giving away too much, I know that when I went through last year, there were things I was legitimately like wowed over. Like I don't know how you pulled it off. Don't tell me. We won't talk about it here. But it was impressive. I mean, genuinely impressive what you all have accomplished.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yep. And again, fun. So, anything else you want us to know? You all offer. If people bring a Brawa,
yes, we are working.
Barren River Animal Welfare
Association.
Yes, we are working with them to help the homeless animals of Barren County. So if you bring a donation, it's listed, what they need is listed on our page there, or you can go to their page and see what they need. But if you bring a donation item, you get $5 off your ticket, and you're helping a homeless animal of Barren County, which is great. So. It does not apply to children tickets. That's
just
max.
the adult tickets.
But the adult tickets, you can get $5 off. So you can go to the dollar store and grab you a couple dollars on some paper towels or some toilet paper or some canned goods, and save $5 on your ticket and help the animals. So
sure. So feel good, have fun combo.
Yep. That's right.
And I do think you were making the point that everyone's energy for all the fun things really, like, I think when you're here in the Barrens, you feel that.
Yes, I hope so. And I think part of that is, all of our attractions, all these events that we've mentioned are all locally owned. We don't have any commercial haunts. We don't, have, we've got a lot of fabulous small businesses that are located here, including all kinds of neat Halloween stuff and autumn things. So I think that's part of what makes it such a personal experience for everyone as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I think it's great too that we all offer something different. So you can hit all 3 haunts and you can get something different from all 3. We're outdoors and Ravenscross is indoors, and
absolutely,
JB's is mostly animatronic, so you can get so many different levels and degrees of what you're looking for. I think it's great.
Absolutely.
We all offer something different, something unique, and like she said, we're all privately owned, which is great. So you're helping local families when you support our attractions.
For sure.
Which is another feel good thing.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to make sure we know?
I think too, we are a really great budget-friendly option. Britt's Orchard, which is going out towards Barren River Lake, family-owned as well. They've been doing pumpkins for as long as I can remember. My entire life we've gone there, my whole family, to get pumpkins for the front porch. And I still go for my front porch today, but they're great, very reasonably priced. We've got LKJ Farms, which is newer. It's just kind of a mini fall festival. They've got a pick your own pumpkin patch and crafts and, a petting zoo, all kinds of good stuff. But again, very reasonably priced. So this is a great destination if you've, got a large family or just want a fun weekend where you don't want to spend too much, but want to do a lot of things to get in the spirit for the season. So
Lots going on. And for people, like if you came with your group and some wanted to go to the bookstore and get a new book to read by the campfire instead of going to the haunt, or if some wanted to go visit the graveyards at Mammoth Cave and see, I don't know, Floyd Collins' grave.
Absolutely.
Or hike back to his home, or there's just so many things.
Agreed. And we haven't talked about any of the paranormal spooky season spots.
Anything to share about that?
So we did a little roundup of that. I think it was 10 different spots last year on our social media, a reel that kind of blew up. And, we want to be careful of privately owned places, or the national park obviously has specific rules. But if you do want to just go have a little spooky Friday night and drive around to all the creepy spots, then that's a great resource. It's, got Mammoth Cave National Park on there. Joppa Church is on there. Again, we want to remind everyone to be respectful of national park rules, of course. But Martha Devine Hole in Glasgow, Hall Place Bed and Breakfast right off the square has had some paranormal television shows even commentate there. So
sounds legit.
Get in the season.
And how do they find that? Do you still have that on?
We have that, and we will probably either repost or pin it for October this year.
So
again.
pinned on your socials.
Yes, on Glasgow Barren County
real
KY Tourism.
It's a gather up. Okay.
Yes.
And so tell us where to find you.
Yes, we are Glasgow Barren County KY Tourism, everywhere you could think of.
And betterinthebarrens.com.
Betterinthebarrens.com for your fall itineraries.
And how do we find you all?
Haunted Oaks of Bon Air. We have a website, then we have Facebook, and a little bit of activity on Instagram.
Yeah.
Not my strongest suit, but yes, we do have that. But we're at 7470 New Bowling Green Road, and for the GPS, it comes up as Smiths Grove. We are closer to Glasgow, but we're 5 miles from the Glasgow intersection and 10 miles from the intersection in Smiths Grove. But 7470 New Bowling Green Road. We open Friday, September 26th, and we'll be open Fridays and Saturdays through 26th all the way through till November 1st.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thanks so much. It's been so much fun hanging out here in Salem with you all at the Haunted Oaks of Bon Air. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for coming out.
Of course.